Our principal sir, we are going to start the program. Thank you, sir. A very good afternoon to one and all. On behalf of Sarus Nature Club and IQAC of Maharashtra College of Arts, Science and Commerce, I, Dr. Poonam Lata S. Yadav from Department of Physics, I extend my hearty welcome to our principal, Dr. Sirajuddin Chowgule sir, and our vice principal, Dr. Abdul Majid Ansari sir, and all the participants and respected faculty members who are attending today's online national webinar on effective methods of water conservation on the occasion of World Water Day 2022. Our webinar will be from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Our resource person, Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel, who is very known and popular social activist and energy conservationist, has already joined on the behalf of Sarus Nature Club and IQAC of Maharashtra College. I extend my heart welcome to him. We are very happy to have you here, sir. Welcome, sir. So let us begin our webinar by seeking the blessing of Almighty, for which I invite the Mr. Samsad from Department of Chemistry to recite the Tilawate Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صدق الله العظيم असल तारीफ अल्लाह के लिए है जो तमाम जहानों का परवरदिगार है, बहुत मेहरबान निहायत रहम वाला है, बदले के दिन का मालिक है। ए अल्लाह, हम तेरी ही बंदगी करते हैं और तुझ ही से मदद चाहते हैं। हमें सीधा रास्ता ले चल, उन लोगों का रास्ता जिन पर तूने इनाम किया, न उन लोगों का जिन पर तूने गज़ब नाजिल किया, और न रास्ता भटक जाने वालों पर। शुक्रिया।
Thank you, Mr. Samsad. Now I invite Chairperson of Sarus Nature Club, Dr. Neelima Dikshit Madam, to present the importance of World Water Day 2022 and give a small briefing about Sarus Nature Club and its activities.
Thank you, Dr. Poonam Madam. I, Dr. Neelima Dikshit, on behalf of Sarus Nature Club and IQAC, welcome all of you. Sarus Nature Club of Maharashtra College was established in the year 1978 to create awareness among students on the importance of nature and its conservation. This year in January, Sarus Nature Club organized PPT presentation competition on oil and natural gas, which received a tremendous response from students of all faculties. Then on 2nd February, we organized a national webinar on the occasion of World Wetland Day by our own resource person, our respected principal, Dr. Sirajuddin Chaugule, who gave a wonderful virtual tour of Konkan Safari, which was very well appreciated by the participants around the nation. On 3rd March, Sarus Nature Club celebrated World Wildlife Day by a talk on India's wildlife by Sarus Nature Club Secretary and biologist Dr. Jayashree Menon, who also motivated our students for World Sparrow Day on 28 March 2022. And today, we have all virtually gathered to celebrate World Water Day, for which many thanks to our respected principal, Dr. Sirajuddin Chaugule sir, for recommending today's resource person, Mr. Raies, who is a water management specialist. And also thanks to our management vice principal for giving this opportunity to organize this national webinar. Now, coming to our World Water Day today, the theme for World Water Day 2020 was about water and climate change. World Water Day 2021 was focused on theme valuing water. This year, groundwater making the invisible visible is the theme for World Water Day 2022. And we have a privilege of today's resource person who made this theme innovatively successful in foreign countries and in India. Thanks to every participant for listening patiently. Dr. Poonam Lata.
Thank you, Nilima ma'am. So as you all know, we gather here virtually for celebrating World Water Day 2022. As we know, nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. So now I request our principal sir, Dr. Sirajuddin Chaugule, to address the audience on this occasion and release the video on steps of energy conservation implemented in Maharashtra College. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Poonam Lata Yadav. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Peace be upon all the listeners. A warm good afternoon to one and all nationwide on this occasion of World Water Day, being celebrated by Maharashtra College of Arts, Science and Commerce and Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Center for Postgraduate Studies and Research, Mumbai. This particular program is being hosted by Sarus Nature Club and the IQAC of Maharashtra College. I would like to congratulate Dr. Nilima Dikshit, Chairman, Sarus Nature Club, and Dr. Rakshanda Hani, the Coordinator for IQAC Maharashtra College. I also would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the Coordinator, Dr. Poonam Lata Yadav, the General Secretary for Sarus Nature Club, Dr. Jayashree Menon, the Vice Principal, Dr. Abdul Majid Ansari, the team members, and my humble thanks to Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel, who is the resource person for today's talk that we are going to have on the webinar. When we talk about water, I think so as of today, and if you're looking into the future, we need to understand at general level, at individual level, at collective level, that conservation of water is very important for us. Because in the future, it is going to be very difficult days that everyone will be, people will be, and specifically we need to look at those people who are below the poverty line. They are going to suffer the most. So conservation of water is something which we all need to practice. It is not just preaching, we need to practice. And Maharashtra College is an institution which practices, which does not preach. We have already initiated water conservation in the institution for the last 3 years. So we are not preaching, we are practicing it. And we want others also to be part of this particular practice. I was just having a talk with Mr. Raies Patel, who again is someone, he's a conservationist, he's been practicing water conservation, energy conservation, and one of the best person that we at Maharashtra College can present at the national level for the kind of work he is doing. Maharashtra College is an institution which is already 53 years old. In the last few years, we have been taking strides to be part and parcel of green revolution, part and parcel of conservation activities. In green revolution, we have already adopted solar energy. Similarly, we have adopted conservation of water at our level. I request all the participants nationwide that at the end of this particular program, you should take steps, and there are very simple steps which can be taken. I was just speaking to Mr. Raies Patel Sahab that in Mira Road, which is a suburb of Mumbai, western suburb of Mumbai, there is one person, I forgot his name, I was trying to recollect his name. He goes around the whole of Mira Road with a plumber. He visits every building. Wherever there are problems, tap leakage hai, any problem related to plumbing, he sees to that he does those plumbing work free of cost. He puts his money, he gives his money to the plumber. Now this is the kind of work that people are doing because they understand that water is more valuable than gold and diamond if you are looking at the cost of water. And hopefully this webinar will open the eyes of many people who are participating, and they will take steps at their level, at institutional level. Forget about institutional level. We at our residence, at our home, we should take steps to save every drop of water that we can, because this is very important. The future is going to be very dark, where problems of water are bound to come. You have already seen that a lot of changes are taking in the atmosphere, and these changes are definitely going to hit us. And the most important thing is water. You just imagine, जब आपके घर में एक दिन पानी नहीं आता है तो आप क्या करते हैं? फिर आप जो पानी इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो फिर बूंद बूंद के हिसाब से, और जब पानी रहता है तो आप आपका नल इस तरह से खोल देते हैं, ब्रश कर रहे हैं, नल डाल रहे हैं। तो मैं सभी से दरखास्त करता हूँ कि जो पानी जो है ये हमारे लिए गोल्ड और डायमंड से ज्यादा है। हम सब मिलकर मिलकर हम लोग वाटर सेव करें, पानी को बचाएं, जितना बचा सकते हैं हम बचाएं। और हर एक की जिम्मेदारी है, हर एक इंडिविजुअल की जिम्मेदारी है, इंडिविजुअल और कलेक्टिव जिम्मेदारी है, पानी को हम किस तरीके से बचा सकते हैं। With these few words, I hand over the mic back to Poonam Lata Yadav to go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Shall we release video with your permission, sir, or you will release from there?
So you can release that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. Peace be upon all colleges. Maharashtra College has always taken stand. See that we are environmental. Environment is important for us. Two major projects that we have taken. First one is implementing the solar project, which is taking energy for almost around 12 lakhs people and with that, we are also able to save our footprints 60 that is 60 tons. The most important of this particular day, water day, is that we have also implemented a very underrated project to save water. Very easy to do it. We simply have done it. We have used a very simple thing by which you can do it. I'm just doing this. These are the tabs that we have in this project. Right? These tabs are full and this particular nozzle is connected to this particular tab. This tab is full. By this, we are able to 50% of the water flow by 50%, which means that the water consumption by 50% without any technological ability. Doing that, we are saving on energy. Because we have to keep the water from the ground tank or to the terrace tank. We are saving on that. This is a very important and very easy way of saving water. Every institution should do that. Every housing society should do it. Easier, just to put it across as far as the cost is concerned, we just for all the taps that we have in the college, it cost me around 8,000 rupees. 8,000 rupees. So it is not a cost. It's very easy to pay. They are 100 rupees. And that's how we are able to save the water that we have. Because drinking water is very important. In coming future, I assume that the war will be on for the water. If you go and Google out, you will find that many corporates are gradually, slowly, taking, they are buying water bodies. They are buying water bodies. That is going to be very, very difficult for the non because water is costly. Let us save water and best we can. Maharashtra College is one step ahead, always in environmental states, and this is one of the things that we are doing. The conservation water project was done by Mr. Raies Patel to help us implement this in college. We would like to thank you for his guidance and his support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Leena Prabhu Madam to introduce our resource person, Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel of today's webinar to the participants. Over to you, Leena Madam.
Thank you, Dr. Poonam Yadav Madam. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce today's eminent personality. Our speaker of today's event is Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel. He is a social activist and mainly environment consultant at Jamia Islamia Ishatul Ulun, Akkalkuwa. Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel is a mechanical engineer by profession, basically from Lohara village, Taluka Pachora district, Jalgaon. He was based in Dubai since 1997. Mr. Patel's journey about Save Water Mission began while he was working in Dubai as a facilities manager. Whether in Dubai or in India, Mr. Raies Patel has always tried to advocate water conservation practices to everyone around him. In Dubai, too, he initiated simple steps, cost effective solutions to reduce the consumption of water in mosques, schools, hotels, malls, and public places with the help of IACAD, means Islamic Affairs and Charitable Activities Department, by use of his words. What happened? He wrote, after reading an article about Mr. Patel's water conservation projects, Consul General of India in Dubai, His Excellency Mr. Sanjay Verma, appreciated him and motivated him to continue with these projects once he returned to India. Perhaps that was the motivation. Mr. Patel continued with his lifelong mission to save water for future with the help of the local authorities when he returned to India. Mr. Raies Patel executed his projects and awareness campaigns with a four-point program for water conservation, which comprises of creating awareness by delivering lectures, implementing simple methods to save water, recycling used water, and the most important, rainwater harvesting. Mr. Patel is working as an environment consultant at Jamia Islamia Ishatul Ulum Akkelkua for the last several years. He started the Green Campus Initiative, and today Jamia Islamia is a role model for many organizations with respect to environment conservation and zero wastage. Prior to that, he had taken up the initiative to restore the dried and dead wells and even ponds in the villages of interior Maharashtra. His relations with Maharashtra College is worth mentioning here, as his second project was in collaboration with Maharashtra College. It was his recommendation to install aerators in the pipes of our college in order to reduce the water consumption, which brought a cut in water usage by 80% and indirectly a reduction in electricity consumption by 40%, as mentioned in the video shown by our principal. All these great works are taken up by Mr. Patel without any remuneration or expectation from the clients. His only expectation is use water wisely. While still in the research and development phase, Mr. Patel feels that awareness is the only way to help people to change their ways. On this day of 22nd March 2022, when the world is celebrating World Water Day, Sarus Nature Club of Maharashtra College thought of spreading awareness to save water for future with a talk from this eminent personality, a true social activist, and learn the simple cost-effective methods to conserve water for future. Sir, we welcome you and eagerly waiting to hear from you. The platform is yours. Thank you, sir. Over to Dr. Poonam, madam.
Thank you, Leena ma'am. Now, it's humble request to all participants, please write your questions and queries related to topic of the program in the chat box. All questions will be answered at the end of the program. Now I request to Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel. Over to you, sir, now.
Can I? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. My warmest welcome to all the participants, and I would like to thank the management of Maharashtra College of Arts, Science and Commerce, especially Dr. Sirajuddin Chaugale and his dedicated team for successfully organizing this event, World Water Day. First of all, I'm going to show you a video which will give a fair idea how serious is water shortage all over the world and what are the implications of shortage of water. It is shortage of water is directly affecting each and every sphere of human life. How it affects that I will show you in this video, and I will continue to talk to you wherever it is required. So let us begin with this. The National Webinar on Effective Methods of Water Conservation, World Water Day 2022. The date is fantastic, 22 March 22. Now let us begin to understand the current scenario. First, to feel a need to drink or to have a strong desire for something. Your body cannot survive 1 week without water. Remember this message throughout this lecture. Now, you must be having a question that why this problem is there. So now let us go further. The population has gone up. The population of animals has gone up. Industries has increased tremendously all over the world. Agriculture is not dependent only on seasonal rain, but farmers are really taking advantage of available of water to cultivate 3 to 4 crops over a year. So these are the 4 major factors which demand water. Now, water quantity available in the world since centuries is the same, but the consumption for all these 4 parameters has gone up. So how best we can tackle this problem, that we will discuss after this video. Now let us move further. Less than 0.007% of all the water on earth is available to drink. You can understand the gravity of drinking water. Now, as far as we are concerned, especially urban area, you will find that quarter of all the clean water which enters our house is being used to flush. Okay, now next. Second most important is our washing machine. If you are using automatic washing machine, then it uses 40 gallons of water. 1 gallon is equivalent to 3.75 liters. That means 120 liters. Okay. 10-minute shower consumes around 50 gallons of water. This is usually what is happening unknowingly in our homes. While brushing, we forget to close the taps, and during that process, unknowingly we waste almost 4 gallons, that means 15 liters of water into the drain. Now, this is the situation. Practically, I have seen this in the Marathwada region of Maharashtra, especially Jalna district, where acute shortage of water is a major cause of immigration. The farmers community, especially their young children, are migrating to city because water is not available in the villages. Why it is happening? As I earlier discussed with you, Our water sources are under pressure because of the four factors: population of human being as well as animal, industry and farming. We know that this is just a graph which shows you approximately that in the 20th century the world population will triple, and so also the demand of water will double. By mid-century there will be an additional 3 people. Most will be born in countries already experiencing water shortage. What will that mean for water use? Now we have seen from the statistics which I collected from all over the world that USA has the highest rate of water consumption in the world with 600 liters per day per person, and followed by UAE with 500 liters. Here in India, in cities, metro cities, usually we are consuming around 300 to 350 liters water per day per person, whereas in the rural area the same is not possible. So they are using 130 140 liters per day per person. Of course, it is because of the shortage of water. They are constrained to use available water with wisdom. But it is not being felt by the city people or metro cities people how difficult it is to get water in village area. Simply we are getting water from the municipality and we are just unknowingly wasting it, keeping the taps open. Here I would like to stress one point. Usually it is human tendency that to supply water is the responsibility of the government or the government bodies. That is fine, okay. But what is my role in that? My role is that how best I can use available water with wisdom. And here, as Dr. Sirajuddin sir has explained, you don't have to go for a very expensive advanced technology or gadgets or filters or aerators. Simply you have to use a nozzle, just put it into the tap. Whenever you are opening the tap fully, you will get only 3 to 4 liter water per minute, and that is sufficient for you to wash your hands or all other activities. So there are simple methods. Here I would like to request all the participants, allow your common sense and creativity to flow uncontrolled, to control flow of water. Let me repeat once again and try. I hope you will understand the my message. Allow your common sense and creativity to flow uncontrolled, to control flow of water. No need for you to go and buy some expensive gadgets from the market. Only thing you need determination followed by passion, and then you will get simple solutions yourself. Try this yourself. This is the reality in the world. These poor people who are suffering, these people are voiceless. It is unrepresented segment of our society. They do not have any leader. So what they have, if suppose the water goes beyond their reach, the only option left for these poor people is to migrate from the villages or from where they are staying to the place where water is available. So we have to understand their difficulty and their problems. And not only that, we have to think tomorrow this could be our situation. So before that situation, before we face that situation, it is better for us to prepare ourselves to conserve water wherever it is possible, however it is possible. Wherever it is possible, we have to recycle it. Next. As we know, United Nations organizations releases a report every year, and they found that 1 in 3 people lack access to adequate sanitation. 1 in 5 do not have access to safe drinking water. Now here I wanted to tell you a very important point. We are now addicted to buy 1 liter of water by paying 20 rupees. Now, initially when this water manufactured or filtered by RO plants was in the market, the companies were very honest to describe the content in that bottle. They used to put the label demineralized water. But later on, when people thought that demineralized means they are extracting minerals and then water is without mineral. As we know, potassium, calcium, magnesium, which our body requires, is being taken from the drinking water. When we are filtering it by RO process, these minerals are extracted and put into the drain. Definitely when the salt is removed from the water, it is sweeter, and we like that sweeter water. But in turn, what we are doing? We are losing money and we are losing valuable minerals by drinking this mineral water. Now, these companies removed the demineralized water label on that one, and they are putting that mineralized water. But where are the minerals? That minerals have already been extracted by RO plant, and they are supplying the water of 50 to 80 TDS. TDS is the unit to check the total dissolved solids available in the water. Now, as per the medical science, you may not be aware of it, but if you go to the internet, you will find the medical science says human beings need 250 TDS water for drinking purpose. Anything above 250, 300 TDS, okay, fine, RO plant is a must for that one. But in that case also, you have to maintain the TDS around 200 ppm, parts per million. Do not allow this TDS to fall below 50 to 60. Now, next. This is really very grim situation all over the world. According to the United Nations, a child dies from a water-related disease every 15 seconds. It has been said we are going to run out of water before we run out of oil. Here I would like to stress one important point before you. I had been to the Gulf countries, spent almost 15 years of my life over there. I wonder that our beautiful Bharat has been blessed with 3 months rainy season, whereas there is hardly any rain in the Gulf region. Maybe occasionally unseasonal rain will be there, maybe for 3 hours to 4 hours, but that is also is not useful. What they have done, they have installed RO plants over there, desalination plants, they call it desalination plant, all over that one. Now, if you see, look at the map, world map, you will find the same ocean which is around our Bharat is the same ocean which is covering the Arabic Peninsula. Okay, the same sun is shining. We are getting rain, but they do not have the rain. We have to think about this. They have enormous wealth, but if suppose water is not available, it will be difficult for them to live. Now, we have to be wise how best we can use the water over here. Now, next. Here again, we are coming that water problem is not the only water problem, but it is a compound problem which is encompassing almost all the spheres of our practical life. Due to overpumping, the groundwater in several countries is almost gone. same situation is there. In Akkalkuwa, I heard from the people from over there that water was available at 60 feet from the ground level, but now the same has gone down further to 300, 350 feet. The reason for this is simple. We are over pumping water from the ground, and that is why day by day our water table is going down. This is the same situation, similar situation is there all over India. Now, what is the impact of shortage of water? It is not only shortage of water, but it is having another problem. Depleted aquifers lead to cutbacks in grain harvest, which lead to more food shortage and higher prices. It is natural. We know that China is already developing a large grain deficit. Similarly, India, Pakistan, and Egypt. These are the most populated countries where already we are having shortage of water, shortage of food grain. So we have to be very, very careful about using the water. Our water problem is fast becoming a hunger problem. Now we are coming to close to end this PPT. The world is thirsty. We cannot run our industries without water because we need employment for our youth. So we have to run the industries. But without water, we cannot run the industries. Agriculture, we need more and more grain production to feed the population. We cannot neglect or ignore this agriculture industry also. An agriculture industry or agriculture segment cannot be possible without water. We are thirsty. What will be the straw that breaks the camel's back? This is the Arabic proverb that are we waiting for that day that all water will be vanished from here and it will be difficult for mankind to survive. Before that, we have to awaken ourselves from that slumber. We have to be serious to think on saving water, recycling water. And this is going to be the message of this PPT. It is time to give water a second thought. Use less, save more, and advocate always. Now, I would like to continue my lecture, and I want to highlight the issue of rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is the need of the hour, and we have to seriously take into consideration. Remember, my dear audience, you are buying 1 liter of mineral water or demineral water by paying 20 rupees. Now, rainwater is totally free from contamination, and it is more quality-wise, it is better than the mineral water which we are getting from the market. Unfortunately, we all see with our naked eyes that this precise gift of God, rain water, is flowing into the drains and gutters without serving any purpose. Do we think that we should allow this to happen? Think on this. This water, rainwater, instead of allowing it to flow on the ground, please make sure that we put into the ground. There are two distinctive advantages of rainwater harvesting. First of all, the level of groundwater table will improve day by day. And second thing, by continuously putting water into the ground, will reduce the salinity, and thereby we won't require RO plants or demineralized water treatment plants. So we have to think on that one. Now, governments have made the regulations. It is compulsory to install rainwater harvesting units for our buildings. Unfortunately, we have not taken this issue seriously. And I request all of you, when you are constructing a house, you make sure they are spending 10,000 rupees. It is not expensive, 10,000 rupees to install the unit of rainwater harvesting. Simple pipeline with filtration unit is there, which is readily available in the market. You can install in the borewell or around the borewell and take the filter water into the ground, which will improve the quality of water, improve the water table. Now, my final point. Let us take pledge that every day of the year will be 22nd March for me. Daily we have to think some way or the other way how best we can save water. Thank you very much for joining this webinar. So anybody is having any question, they can put into the box and I will try to answer it. If you need any help or assistance, the organizers have given my contact telephone number and I will be available on that for specific requirement relevant to the water conservation or electricity conservation. Thank you very much for joining our webinar, giving me an opportunity to talk to you. In the end, I would like to thank you, Dr. Sirajuddin Chaugale sir and his dedicated team for organizing such a beautiful event on the occasion of World Water Day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel, sir. It was a very informative and eye-opener session regarding water conservation and problem within the country and out of the country. I wish to spread through this webinar mission and vision of the Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel regarding water conservation to all the future generation. Thank you very much, sir. And now session is open for question answer. For that, I invite Dr. Mayuri Joshi, madam. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Poonamlata Yadav, madam. The participants, is there any question? If you have, please type on in a chat box. One question I can see over here. Jayashree madam has given some question. Sir, please guide us to where the nozzles are available. Where we can get the nozzles.
Please guide us as to where the nozzle are available, from where we can get, means everyone can get.
This is one very simple mechanism. You can see this tap, only tap. So whatever usually our tendency is to open this tap and even if suppose somebody is reminded to use
Sir, we cannot hear you. You are muted, sir. Please unmute yourself.
now you can see. Abhi now start. Yes, are you listening?
Now you are unmuted. Continue, sir.
There is simple method to control the flow of water through the taps. Now you can see this tap is there in my left hand. This is being fixed on the pipe, and we have designed this a small nozzle, which we can call as a universal nozzle. We have to simply put into this tap. Now, when the tank is installed on the rooftop of your house or your building, due to the gravity pressure, usually we get 15 to 20 liters of water per minute. And we are habitual to open the tap fully. Now, in spite of repeated reminders, we unknowingly open the tap fully and we allow water to flow. Okay. Now, for example, for washing hand, if I open the tap full, then definitely it will waste around 10 liters in half a minute. So for that reason, we designed this small nozzle. We have to simply put it inside this tap and fix the tap over there. Now here, the beauty of this nozzle, which is very simple device, even if you open the tap fully, you will not get more than 2.5 liters to 3 liters per minute. So you can see over here almost 70 to 80% of saving from this nozzle. Now, many of you have the problem doubt from where we can get this nozzle. Suppose this nozzle is not available for you, you will have this small washer, which is commonly available in all the small hardware store. That is being fixed for the spindle. This is called the spindle. And this washer, even if suppose put it inside there, which is like this, you can save water. Not necessarily that you go for some very expensive aerators available in the market, which can cost around say 300 to 400 liters. So that is why I said in the beginning during my lecture that allow your common sense and creativity to flow uncontrolled, to control flow of water. And it is very easy. Only thing you need a determination and passion. I hope you got the point.
Yes, thank you, sir. Can you please share your completed operational project?
Well, my first project which I implemented rainwater harvesting way back in 2012, there was a serious problem in Anwa, a small remote village in Jalna district, Bokardan Taluka. It is a residential school having 300 students. And when I went over there, they used to have 3 tankers, 15,000 liters per day to their requirement. We introduced that rainwater harvesting plant over there, and almost 10 years now, they do not have any water shortage. The first thing that the strength of the residential school, the students' strength has gone up from 300 to 350, and shortly they are going to open homeopathy medical college in that campus. Second thing that they are cultivating the land on that means that irrigated land is they are using the well water which we collected using the rainwater harvesting. So they are getting additional income almost 8 to 10 lakh rupees per annum. Now the third point is that the salinity of water, well water, has gone down considerably. Initially, the salinity of water, which was around 600 to 700 TDS, now is around 300 to 400. Over a period of 10 years, this is it. Now, if suppose the rain delays, that school, Riyazul Ulum Anwa, they supply water to the villagers. This is the first successful rainwater harvesting project implemented in 2012.
Wonderful, sir. Great, sir. Hats off to you, sir. Any more questions if you have, dear participants?
Yeah. Over to you, madam. Poonam madam. If no questions, we can continue further.
Thank you, Mayuri ma'am, for taking questions. Thank you, sir, for giving such a very informative talk on water conservation. So now I request the participants to fill the feedback form and submit it. The link is available in the chat box as well as on WhatsApp group. Now I request Professor Akhtar Hussain Sheikh sir to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Poonam ma'am. On behalf of Sarus Teacher Club and IQAC of Maharashtra College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Mumbai, I, Professor Akhtar Sheikh, would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the participants who have attended this national webinar on effective methods of water conservation patiently and have responded well to the talk of resource person. Firstly, let me express my sincere gratitude to the resource person of the today's event, Mr. Raies Ahmed Patel, sir, who have given an emerging talk on water conservation, sir. You have enlightened us about the simple steps that we have taken to conserve water effectively and efficiently in our home, society, malls, workplace, and everywhere. Sir, your talk was so effectively, and the idea you have put forth is also amazing. I am sure that most of our the participants who have attended this webinar today will definitely implement this in their workplace as well as in their society. So we look forward to get associated with in future also. So we look forward to get associated with you in future also, and please guide us to take the final steps in installing this technique in Mumbai and its suburbs. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Secondly, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our Honorable Principal Dr. Sirajuddin Chokle sir, who is our motivation and inspiration. Without his support and cooperation, it would have not been possible to arrange such an informative webinar today. I missed examination schedule of both junior and degree college. My sincere thanks to the entire team of Sarus Nature Club, Special Chairperson Nilima Madam, for coordinating with the different members of the team and executives. I should give a special thanks to Dr. Jayashree Madam, to the Secretary of the Sarus Nature Club. This idea is basically a brainchild of her. I would like to thank Dr. Saima Sheikh Madam, IT Department, and I would like to thank Dr. Mayuri Jayashree Madam, who has always been an invisible supporter of Sarus Nature Club. Thank you, Madam. I would like to thank IT Department, Physics Department, Biology Department, and all teaching and non-teaching staff. Last but not least, all the participants here who have attended this webinar are very thankful to you. Thank you, sir.